If you open up a query plan log in Postgres 18, you might see a single line that shouldn't exist: btree skip scan enabled. That specific string of text directly contradicts 4 decades of established database theory. This schematic demonstrates the iron law of btrees. If you build a composite index of column A and column B, you must query them in that exact order. Trying to filter on B without first filtering A means the database ignores the index. We teach this left-to-right dependency as a strict rule of software logic. But the rule was dictated by physical machinery, spinning magnetic disks. Reading out of order required the mechanical arm to physically jump across the platter. This generated a random I/O penalty called seek time. Jumping around an index to skip a column meant incurring millions of microdelays, which stalled performance. The absolute law of database design was bound by the physical limits of hardware. Fast forward to the late 1990s and early 2000s. Enterprise database schemas were exploding in complexity. Engineers were suddenly tasked with maintaining multi-tenant architectures, star schemas, and OLTP systems tied together by dozens of foreign keys. Database administrators reacted the only way they knew how. To satisfy the strict leading column rule for all these new queries, they built redundant indexes. If they needed to query by tenant ID and status, they built an index for that. If they needed to query by status alone, they built another separate index. This triggered a feedback loop known as write amplification. Every time a new row was added, the database updated every redundant index simultaneously. Storage processes stalled, and routine cleanup tasks like vacuuming failed to complete. Adhering to the btree dogma wasn't just expensive, it pushed large production systems to the brink of operational collapse, forcing companies to spend millions on extra storage hardware just to maintain uptime. In 2003, Oracle watched this storage meltdown happening across the industry and introduced a radical feature to stop it. With the 2003 Index Skip Scan, you can see exactly how they bypass the rules. Instead of ignoring the index, the system iterates through distinct values of the first column, generating bounded jump scans to the second. This had a trade-off. If the first column had high cardinality, meaning millions of unique, distinct values, the process became slow. But for systems buckling under terabytes of redundant data, it successfully halted the index bloat. Oracle proved the btree rules could be broken if a user was willing to sacrifice CPU processing time to save physical disk space. Competitors rushed to copy the feature. Postgres refused to implement it for 20 years. The core Postgres developers held a strict philosophy: the index must tell the truth. The planner relies on precise calculations, and it needs to provide predictable latency. On spinning disks, a skip scan was considered a dangerous performance risk. If the planner miscalculated the number of distinct values in that first column, the mechanical disk would thrash, causing performance to drop unpredictably. Postgres prioritized operational predictability over clever software hacks. Engineers using Postgres had to build their composite indexes perfectly, or they were forced to use a full table scan. Between 2003 and the modern day, the server room underwent a physical transition. Moving mechanical parts were replaced by solid-state SSDs and NVMe architecture. Solid-state drives read data using flash memory, which makes random I/O significantly cheaper. The mechanical arm was gone, effectively removing the seek time penalties of magnetic disks. The physical bottleneck that forged the original rules of database indexing quietly ceased to exist. The original Postgres concern, that skip scans were too expensive to run, no longer matched the physical reality of modern hardware. Postgres 18 implements the btree skip scan as an SSD-aware execution engine upgrade. Postgres begins with distinct leading column discovery, mapping out the distinct values in the first column before the query runs. Next, it executes a bounded index restart, performing a targeted microscan from those values to avoid full index traversal. It combines this with visibility map optimization. The system bypasses dead or deleted rows without having to look them up in the main heap table. Finally, pipelining batches these restarts together, allowing the SSD to process the lookups as a single concurrent operation. For 40 years, the btree rule served as a workaround for the limitations of mechanical hardware. Postgres 18 aligns database software with the speed of modern silicon, ending a technical constraint that defined the industry for decades.